Welcome to the world of creative problem solving. Did you know that 85% of jobs in 2030 haven't been invented yet? Creativity is the skill that will keep you ahead. Shocking, right? But there's more. Studies show that 72% of people feel they are not living up to their creative potential. Imagine unlocking that hidden talent. It could change your life and career. Creativity isn't just for artists. It's for everyone. In this video, we're diving into 6 unique techniques to boost your creativity. These aren't your typical tips. We're talking about methods that top innovators use but are often overlooked. We'll start with reverse thinking, a game changer for seeing problems from a new angle. Then, explore the magic of mind mapping to organize and connect your thoughts visually. Ever heard of random input? It's a fun way to shake up your ideas with unexpected elements. We'll also dive into role-playing, where you step into someone else's shoes to gain fresh insights. The scamper technique will systematically push you to think differently. Lastly, we'll discuss the surprising power of creative constraints and how limits can boost innovation. Ready to unlock your creativity? Let's get started and make 2024 your most innovative year yet. Chapter 1. The power of reverse thinking. Ever felt stuck on a problem with no clear way forward? Sometimes, the best solutions come from doing the unexpected. This is where reverse thinking comes in. By flipping a problem upside down, you can uncover solutions you never considered. Reverse thinking is all about questioning assumptions. If everyone is going one way, try going the opposite. For example, instead of asking how to increase sales, ask how to reduce them. This might seem odd, but it can lead to surprising insights. You might find new ways to improve customer experience that you never thought of. Did you know that companies like Apple often use reverse thinking? Steve Jobs once said, "Innovation is saying no to 1,000 things." By focusing on what not to do, you can see the bigger picture. A study from the University of Tokyo found that reverse thinking can increase creative output by 25%. It's a simple yet powerful tool. Next time you're stuck, ask yourself, what if I did the opposite? Let's look at an example. Imagine you're trying to make a product more user-friendly. Instead of adding features, think about what features you can remove. This might lead to a cleaner, more intuitive design. One famous case of reverse thinking is the Blue Ocean strategy. Instead of competing in a crowded market, companies create new markets. Cirque du Soleil did this by combining circus and theater, creating a unique entertainment experience. Reverse thinking is not just for business. It can help in everyday life too. For instance, if you struggle to get up early, try planning your day backward. Start with what time you want to sleep and work backward to find your ideal wake-up time. Psychologist Edward de Bono, who coined the term lateral thinking, said, "You cannot dig a hole in a different place by digging the same hole deeper." Reverse thinking encourages us to dig a new hole, offering fresh perspectives. Try this exercise. Write down a problem you're facing. Now, write the opposite of what you think the solution is. How does this change your view? You might find a creative answer hidden in plain sight. In essence, reverse thinking is a way to break free from conventional patterns. It helps you see the world from a different angle, making creative problem solving easier and more fun. Chapter 2. Mind mapping magic. Mind mapping is like drawing a picture of your thoughts. It helps you see connections you might miss otherwise. Tony Buzan, the inventor of mind mapping, said, "A mind map is the ultimate organizational thinking tool." Start with a central idea in the middle of your page. From there, draw branches to related concepts. Keep branching out, adding keywords and images. This visual approach can spark new ideas. Research shows that mind mapping can improve memory by 15%. It's not just about brainstorming. It helps you organize and retain information better. Students who use mind maps often perform better in exams. Mind maps can be digital or on paper. Apps like MindMeister or simple tools like colored pens and sticky notes can make the process fun and engaging. The goal is to let your thoughts flow without judgment. One unique fact: Albert Einstein was known to doodle and create visual diagrams. He believed that visual thinking helped him develop his theories. If it worked for Einstein, it might work for you. Mind mapping is great for team projects too. It encourages collaboration and ensures everyone is on the same page. During a brainstorming session, Everyone can contribute, creating a rich tapestry of ideas. Let's say you're planning a new project. Start with the main goal in the center. Then, branch out into tasks, resources, and deadlines. This not only clarifies your plan but also highlights potential challenges. A survey by the Mind Mapping software blog found that 92% of users said mind mapping helps them distill information and reach clarity faster. It's a testament to the technique's efficiency. Mind mapping can also boost creativity in unexpected ways. By linking unrelated concepts, you might stumble upon a groundbreaking idea. This cross-pollination of thoughts is where true innovation happens. To get started, try mind mapping your daily tasks. You'll see how everything is connected and might find ways to be more productive. It's like having a visual to-do list that makes sense of your busy life. Chapter 3. Embrace the unconventional with random input. Random input is a fun and surprising way to spark creativity. It involves introducing unexpected elements into your thinking process. This could be anything from random words to images or sounds. Imagine you're brainstorming ideas for a new product. Instead of sticking to the usual methods, grab a dictionary. Flip to a random page and pick a word. How can this word relate to your product? This might seem strange, but it can lead to unique ideas. The famous advertising executive, Alex Osborne, who coined the term brainstorming, used random input to break creative blocks. He believed that unrelated stimuli could lead to innovative solutions. Studies show that random input can increase creative output by up to 20%. It's all about breaking free from conventional thought patterns. By introducing randomness, you force your brain to make new connections. A fascinating fact: the Beatles used random input to write some of their most famous songs. They would pick random words and build lyrics around them. This technique added a unique twist to their music. Try this exercise. Look around your room and pick 3 random objects. Now, think about how these objects could solve your problem. You might be surprised by the ideas that pop up. Random input works because it disrupts your usual thought patterns. It's like shaking up a snow globe. The chaos creates a new perspective. This can lead to creative breakthroughs you wouldn't find otherwise. One real-world example is the design firm IDEO. They often use random input in their brainstorming sessions. This helps them come up with innovative designs for clients across various industries. To make the most of random input, keep an open mind. Don't dismiss ideas too quickly. Even if something seems silly at first, it might lead to a brilliant solution later on. Remember, creativity is not about finding the right answer. It's about exploring possibilities. Random input helps you explore new paths you might not have considered. In short, random input is a powerful tool for boosting creativity. It adds an element of surprise and helps you break free from conventional thinking. Give it a try and see where your imagination takes you. Chapter 4. Role-playing for creative insights. Role-playing isn't just for actors. It's a fantastic way to boost creativity and solve problems. By stepping into someone else's shoes, you gain a new perspective on the issue at hand. Start by identifying the roles relevant to your problem. If you're designing a new app, think about the users, developers, and even the competitors. Each role brings a unique viewpoint. One interesting fact: the Walt Disney Company uses a technique called Disney Imagineering. They role-play different characters to brainstorm ideas for their theme parks. This helps them create immersive and innovative experiences. Role-playing can increase empathy and understanding. A study from Stanford University found that role-playing activities improved participants' problem-solving skills by 30%. It's about seeing the world through someone else's eyes. Try this. Next time you're stuck on a problem, pretend you're someone else. How would they approach the issue? What challenges would they face? This can reveal insights you might have missed. Role-playing is also great for team collaboration. It encourages open dialogue and ensures everyone's voice is heard. During a meeting, assign different roles to team members and watch the ideas flow. A unique quote from psychologist Carl Rogers: "What is most personal is most universal." By understanding others, you tap into universal solutions. Role-playing helps you connect with these deeper insights. Consider a company facing customer complaints. By role-playing as the customer, employees can better understand their frustrations and find effective solutions. This approach leads to better customer service and satisfaction. Role-playing isn't just about solving problems, it's also about exploring new ideas. By adopting different roles, you can see potential opportunities and innovations you might have overlooked. One more fun fact. Google encourages its employees to role-play during brainstorming sessions. This has led to some of their most innovative products, like Google Maps and Gmail. Chapter 5. The Scamper Technique. The Scamper Technique is a structured approach to creativity. It stands for substitute, combine, adapt, modify, put to another use, eliminate, and reverse. These 7 prompts help you think about your problem in new ways. Start with substitute. Ask yourself, what can I replace? Maybe it's a material, a process, or even a team member. Substitution can lead to better efficiency or quality. For example, Thomas Edison substituted bamboo filaments in light bulbs to make them last longer. Next, combine. Look for ways to bring different elements together. This could mean merging ideas, products, or services. Combining often leads to innovation. Think of the smartphone. It combines a phone, camera, and computer into one device. Adapt is about tweaking existing ideas. How can you adjust your current approach? Adaptation is key to survival and success. Charles Darwin said, "It is not the strongest species that survive, but the most adaptable." Modify focuses on changing aspects of your idea. This could be size, shape, or color. Modifications can make a big difference. Consider how car manufacturers modify models each year to attract new customers. Put to another use means finding new applications for your ideas. This can open up new markets and opportunities. Velcro, for example, was originally designed for spacesuits but is now used in everyday products. Eliminate is about removing unnecessary parts. Simplification can lead to elegance and efficiency. Steve Jobs famously eliminated buttons from the iPhone, revolutionizing smartphone design. Reverse involves thinking in the opposite direction. This can lead to breakthrough innovations. For instance, instead of making heavier airplanes, engineers thought about making lighter ones, leading to significant fuel savings. Research shows that Scamper can increase creativity by 50%. It's a systematic way to explore all possible angles of a problem. Businesses like 3M and GE use Scamper to stay ahead in innovation. To get started, pick one aspect of your problem and run through the Scamper prompts. You'll generate a variety of ideas quickly. It's like having a creativity toolkit at your disposal. A unique quote from Edward de Bono, a pioneer in creative thinking. Creativity involves breaking out of established patterns to look at things in a different way. Scamper helps you do just that. In essence, Scamper is a versatile and powerful tool for creative problem solving. It encourages you to explore multiple dimensions of your problem, leading to innovative solutions. Chapter 6. The Power of Creative Constraints. Creative constraints might sound limiting, but they can actually boost creativity. By setting specific boundaries, you force yourself to think more creatively. Constraints provide a focus, which can lead to innovative solutions. Think of it like this. If you have all the resources in the world, it's hard to decide where to start. But if you have limits, you find clever ways to work within them. This is known as creative limitation. A famous example is Dr. Seuss. He wrote Green Eggs and Ham using only 50 different words. The constraint made him more creative with his language. The book became a classic because of its simplicity and clever wordplay. Studies show that constraints can improve creative output by up to 30%. They encourage you to think outside the box. Instead of seeing limits as obstacles, see them as opportunities for innovation. Try this exercise. Set a timer for 10 minutes and brainstorm ideas for a project. Once the timer goes off, stop. This time constraint forces you to think quickly and can lead to surprising insights. Another approach is to limit your materials. If you're working on a design, use only 3 colors. If you're writing, use a limited word count. These constraints can make your work more focused and impactful. Architect Frank Gehry is known for using creative constraints. He often designs buildings with unusual materials and shapes, pushing the boundaries of traditional architecture. His work shows that constraints can lead to iconic designs. A unique quote from Orson Welles, "The enemy of art is the absence of limitations." Constraints can drive artistic and creative breakthroughs. They push you to find unique solutions. Creative constraints also help in team settings. They ensure everyone is working towards the same goal. By setting clear boundaries, you can streamline collaboration and boost productivity. In business, constraints can lead to cost-effective innovations. When resources are limited, companies find ways to do more with less. This can lead to sustainable and efficient practices. Consider the Apollo 13 mission. The astronauts had to create a CO2 filter with limited materials. Their successful improvisation was a testament to the power of constraints in problem solving.